Hello, good evening, everybody.
Hi, hope you're all
Hi,
well.
welcome back.
It's us again. We're back again. 2 weeks goes
Yay!
really fast. It's really good to
Mhm.
see you. How are you doing?
Yeah, what you been
Yeah.
up to today? I'm just getting my screen right.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, just ignore me. Carry on talking.
We were just all we were just all admiring Nat's new background. It looks very swanky, very
Oh,
mystical.
thank
Loving
you.
it.
Yeah,
Loving it.
We're all so different with our backgrounds, aren't we? I love that.
Yeah, it's really lovely.
definitely.
Yeah, it's good to see you. So how's your week been, Natalie? How have you been this last 2 weeks since we saw you last?
Oh, 2 weeks, well done. So, when the last show was, I'd moved into my new place. I think it was only like 2 days before, and I managed to get in my internet, didn't I? And we had all
Yeah.
that set up. And
Yeah.
now, so every time like I've got a few days off here and there, I'm just emptying boxes, reorganizing stuff. I think that's what I've been doing like the last couple of weeks. And oh, I had a kitten as well. So the
Oh.
kitten has now gone on to my niece's place at the moment because they're teaching it how to be weaned. So yeah, that's a big job, weaning a kitten. What about
Oh,
you, Ashley? You had a good week?
Magic's been really good, really busy. Yeah, lots of kind of mumming, different sides. So lots of spirit stuff, lots of mumming, lots of working. But yeah, it's
Ah,
good.
we
It's
had
been really
Mother's
nice.
Day, didn't
brill.
we?
Oh,
We
yeah,
Yeah.
had
yeah.
Mother's Day. It was
Mm.
lovely. Yes, yeah, it's really nice.
Yeah,
So
I hope
thank you for
everybody had a
busy.
good Mother's Day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wendy, what have you been
And
up to?
I'm with one of the health programs, and I thought, you know what, I pay into this. I need to start using it. So I've been to acupuncture.
Oh,
I've been to the opticians and I've been to the dentist
wow, you've
today.
been MOT'd.
I've been MOT'd. Oh, no, I know. Richard's saying I didn't go to the wrong place for the
Oh,
MOT
brilliant.
now. But just sort of complaining earlier about the price of dental, just a
Hmm.
checkup and a hygienist, £136. I will get some of it back, but it's like it's so expensive, so expensive. But yeah, it's good to if you've got healthcare, it's good to use it because with mine Westfield, you've got little pots, and I'm like, oh, I need to start using it. I should have
Yeah.
worn the glasses, shouldn't I? I might have
Wear
been
them
able
next
to
week.
see.
Next one.
Oh,
Oh, it's
so some
good.
hellos.
It's good. So what's everyone out there been up to? What have you been up to since we last spoke to you 2 weeks ago? Tell us all your news. This is your little circle of all of us to come and tell us what you guys have been up to. Whether you've had a lovely Mother's Day, what you've been up to this week. Who have we got? Who have we got coming in, coming in, coming in? First person. Hi,
Right,
Krish.
can it go over a bit that way?
Good to have you with us from South Africa.
Okay,
Amazing.
sorry. I need,
Hi, Carmen. How you doing? It's really good to have you with us. So it's
Hi, Carmen.
your birthday in 4 days' time. Happy birthday for 4 days'
um,
time.
happy
Happy
birthday, Carmen.
birthday.
Yeah, lovely to have you with us, Carmen.
Hello, Cindy Woodside.
Hi, Cindy.
Really. I'm always jealous of people that have really beautiful profile pictures. You say,
Oh no.
wow.
Oh, hey,
Lovely.
beautiful ladies. Hello, Robert.
Ah, hi,
Nice.
Robert.
Thank
Robert,
you.
you can stay, Robert. We like comments like that. You can stay.
Jessie Cat. Wonderful. Jessie Cat
Wow.
Scissorhands.
You're
And
new.
new
Amazing.
welcome to SPtv. Loads of wonderful programs for you to watch.
Amazing. Jessica, let us know
Oh,
if you're new to us, new to SPtv, if you're new to spirituality and kind of you're just finding a way into it. Let us know. We'd love to know more about you.
mm.
Carol's just had a £210. It's ridiculous. I mean, yeah. Minty.
Hi,
Hi.
Minty. Oh, Minty, we're hearing all about you. You kept that one quiet. Oh, you got some news about Minty coming up. Stay tuned.
Hi, Jackie. Jackie
Hi,
Perry.
Hi,
Jackie.
Jackie.
Oh,
Oh,
look, you've
look
got a
at
little
that
pussy cat on
kitten.
your profile.
Yeah.
Oh, look.
How
Oh,
cute.
Oh, I love it. I'd love to have a little cat. Hello, Ali.
Hi,
Ali
Ali.
from Pontefract.
Pontefract, lovely. West Yorkshire.
Mm, beautiful.
And you're new. Hi, Ali.
Oh, wonderful.
Welcome.
Get new viewers. Wonderful.
Oh, really good to have you with us.
Hi, Melody.
Oh, Melody.
Hello. How are you doing, Melody? Good to have you with us. Thanks for joining us this evening. Lovely.
Jane Helen. And she's interested in developing a spiritual side. Richard just sneezed in my ear. Oh, sorry about that. We didn't hear it. We did.
We thought it was direct voice, everyone. What you can't hear is what we can hear. But we thought it was direct voice. We thought Spirit were coming through directly.
Loud and clear.
Messages. And we were like, right, let's go. Hello, Tracy. Oh my goodness, I can see what kind of a night it's going to be. Look at us. We're all seriously preparing for this, and I can see how it's going to go. It's good to have you with us, Tracy. Beautiful.
Got to have a laugh. You've got to have a laugh. Brenda Walker from Alberta, Canada. Wonderful.
Canada.
Oh, Brenda. Wow. Lovely.
Terry.
Hi, Terry.
Hi, Terry.
Really
Hope
good to be
you're well.
with us.
And Lisa.
Hi, Lisa Wilkinson.
Hi, Lisa.
Wow, South Africa. Tilly Mayer, hello.
Wow.
Welcome.
Really good to have you with us.
Wow, another Canada. Laura Grant, wonderful.
So I wonder, so all of the people that are from Canada, do you all know each other? Are you all sharing in each other's friends group? Are you sharing SPtv around and it's all of your mates jumping on, or is it purely by chance that you're all coming on?
Yeah, Shanisa.
Hello, Shanisa. Hi, Gemma.
Hi,
Hi,
Gemma.
Gemma Ball.
Beautiful.
Hello, Maxine. Maxine Entwistle.
Hi, Maxine. Good to have you with us.
Hi, Maxine.
Lovely. Lovely. Do please keep dropping in. Hi, Jep, you're from Leicester. Lovely, lovely Leicester. Good to have you with us. Oh my goodness, you're all saying where you're from. Please do keep putting in the comments where you're from, because it's really nice. If there's other people in the comments,
So interesting.
be able to see where people are from. I love reading afterwards some of the comments to see how far-flung people are tuning in from. It's really nice.
Definitely. Share as well. If you share and share and share and share, you may get a reading.
Yes. Oh, Plymouth, Rosalind, I was down your neck of the woods today. Oh, it's just roadworks everywhere. I was down your neck of the woods today. Beautiful.
Doggy on the desk. Cute.
So yes, so sharing would be really good this evening. And the reason is because it's really nice to push the energy outwards, and it's a bit of a reciprocal thing. So if you send the energy outwards, I'm a big believer, and I don't know if any of you found SPtv through one of your friends sharing something, and then you clicked on it and you went, oh, that's really interesting. That resonated with me. Because it's amazing the number of people, if I share something, then they say, oh God, it's really interesting that you shared that meditation or that prayer or that quote, because I really needed to see it. So I'm a big believer in that, and it matters not whether you're watching it live tonight or whether you're watching on a recording. I think the energy all works the same.
Definitely.
So yeah, please do keep sharing, dropping your comments, saying hi to your friends in the chat that are joining.
Gemma's asking, where are we from? I'm from Derbyshire.
I was born in Chatham, and now I live right down the south coast in Portsmouth.
Lovely, very nice. And I live in Dorset, about 5 miles away from Lulworth Cove and Durdledore. So kind of all over.
The is beautiful.
All over. Yeah.
Wow, Guyana, South America, Shanisa.
Gosh.
Wonderful.
We are far-flung.
Yeah.
I'm always fascinated about all the different flavors of spirituality all over the world. You know, and like in the UK, we've got quite a distinctive brand of spiritualism and mediumship, and then different people from different parts of the world have got a different flavor, a different type. It's always really interesting to me. Yeah, lovely. Okay. So we've talked about the sharing. We've talked about, so what do we want to talk about this evening, ladies? We've had a bit of an idea. And we put it out there.
Miracles. I'm really interested actually to hear what is classed as a miracle.
Yes.
That's what I'd like to know. What would you class as a miracle?
Well, it's interesting. I like this, and this is where I really want everyone to get involved, because I'm sure the same as the last time we met, it was a fantastic discussion around spooky happenings and spooky things, and you know, things that had happened that we remember, and it kind of encounters with spirit and ghosts and all the different definitions. But this evening, what we'd really like to talk about is, have you ever had a miracle or experienced a miracle? Do you have a story? And I think all of us have one or two stories where we can say that was very much felt like that was something otherworldly. That was a miracle. That was a special event that happened. So we'd love to hear your stories in the chat. If you've got a beautiful story you want to share with us, then please do come on Zoom and tell your story live to everybody.
Yeah,
that would be
Terry says
amazing.
live. That is a miracle.
Oh. You're very good, Terry. That's very, very zen. I like that. Yeah, life is a miracle. So there's loads of different definitions of what miracles are and what constitutes it. And again, I suppose it depends on what different flavor of spirituality you are. Yeah. Small acts that come from, this is a lovely comment from Rosalind Russell, the small acts that come from nowhere, that just when you need it most.
Yes.
Beautiful.
I can relate to small things. Yeah. So, like.
Oh,
Super. That would be
Yes.
wonderful. That would be wonderful. Absolutely. We've got somebody very special coming in, who's waiting in the green room, waiting to come in, who I'm sure has got 1,000 stories about miracles and amazing things that have happened to her.
oh, hello, Penny.
Hi, Penny.
Hi. She's just connecting, I think. I don't know.
Hi, Penny.
Oh, Penny, you're on mute.
Just need to unmute yourself, sweet.
There
Lovely.
you go.
Oh, it's lovely to see you, Penny. How are you doing? Super, super, super. So what we were talking about, and I don't know whether you came on because you wanted to tell us a story, because I know you've got lots of stories and you've been around spiritual folk. You've been around lots of spiritual folk and you've got lots of stories to tell. But what we're interested in is people's experiences of what we would class as miracles. And there's no hard and fast rule on what a miracle is. So yeah, have you ever had anything happen interesting, Penny? Oh, sorry.
Okay.
That's all right. Hold fire, Penny. Brilliant. Hi, Penny. You're in now.
Hey, Penny, you're in now.
As it is at the moment, I think life itself is that miracle, Ashley. I really do.
Just what Terry said. And then she added, and a nightmare.
Because there's so much going on in this world at the moment, as you are aware, and you know. I just think for us to be here and offering up the work and service that we can offer is that miracle you're talking about. Really. Did you hear that?
We did.
Yes.
Yeah, thank you.
I went to a meeting on Sunday. We had a new venue for an MBS fair on Saturday, and that was amazing because I had to turn it around in 2 weeks. Natalie knows about that. Richard went, and I've booked again for October. Richard, didn't think anybody would turn up, and they did. As I said, with no notice. And then I went down to see Diana Cooper and Tim Wilde on the Sunday.
Lovely.
And really what we learned there, you know, what's going on in the world. I just think for any of us to actually be here and Spirit wanted, we've signed up to do this, haven't we?
Yep.
And we've signed up to be here to do this work, even though we say we haven't. Even though we think we haven't, or you know, I say, well, I didn't sign up to do this, but at the end of the day we have. And it is whatever has to be done because
Penny, the fact that you're still here as well, it's a miracle, isn't it? Because you've had your own little like health problems recently, and if it wasn't for other people, then obviously it's great that you're still here.
I did think, Natalie, that my end had come with that virus. I really did. I've been very ill. I've been very ill, Ashley. I collapsed in October, which wasn't funny. And they couldn't find my pulse. And I was kicking and screaming to the hospital. Then I persuaded them to let me out. and they said they would if I take tablets. So I said, all right. And I've just recovered from the most horrible virus. It made me so ill, didn't it, Natalie? Made me. I mean, lucky for some, I couldn't speak. So things was very quiet, but nor could I work or do the things that I do.
Yeah.
And I did think there was one point that I wasn't going to come out of it at all. So I've been very blessed. I'm nearly back to my normal cross self. Well, you know, I work full time, Ashley, and I don't have time for this nonsense.
I get it.
But Diana Cooper told me that I've had a blooming wind up for the Ascension. She told me that's what it was.
You've had your reset moment.
Yes.
Yeah.
She said to me, she said you've actually had a lot of downloading given to you. And I did wonder, and I did say to Natalie at one point, I did say, I wonder if this is Ascension symptoms.
That's interesting.
Because I absolutely promised you it was horrible.
Yeah.
And I couldn't think of, I didn't know where I'd got it from. Well, my friend and I go in the water most days, but we haven't done that for 6 weeks because of this.
Yeah.
But Diana Cooper did say that it was Ascension, and that I'd been given a download or an upload, whatever you like to call it, and it was horrible. It's been horrible.
It's really interesting, and the symptoms that you're talking about, you know, it goes beyond the physical illness. It's you know, not a malady of the spirit. I don't want to call it that, but it's happening on all levels, which is why it knocks you for 6. Yeah. Oh, Penny. Well, I'm glad you're.
I promise you, I was so ill, and I saw Kate on a week or so ago, and she's been ill as well.
Kate May. Yeah.
And she's been ill as well. And ironically, 3 years ago, we were both in Queen Alexandra Hospital in Cosham the same day, underneath each other in the ward with the same thing. And then she's been very unwell. Her family have all been ill. And it's the same thing. It's the same thing as I've had. Absolutely horrible. And it's all at the same time. And we were going through that. I wondered how on earth that could happen. You know, I don't see her that much, but it was so strange.
Yeah.
And, you know, it's not very nice stuff. Not nice at all.
Penny, I'm really interested, and people watching might be quite interested, because obviously you've been working with spirit for a long time, and you're not familiar with this, because this is obviously was outside of the normal experience. But do you feel your guides coming around you when you're poorly? Do you feel that healing? You know, everyone says I'm sending healing, but are you sensitive to
I've
that?
had a lot of healing, Ashley. I've had a lot of healing.
Wonderful.
I mean, really, I like to go and visit. There's a 90-year-old lady in Bournemouth, and I like to go down and visit her, and I haven't been able to. She's a very well-known author and channeler. I think you might know. And I go down and see her from time to time, and I haven't been able to go because I was too worried about her getting ill, you know. But I mean, yes, I have felt the guides around me, and that was part of why I thought I was being taken back.
I got plans for you, Penny. Sorry.
Stop it, Ashley.
I got plans. You're not going yet.
I know. I've been tested so much. Because in the middle of all this, I had to turn this fair around. I won't go into too much detail, but I had 2 weeks in which to do it. And I couldn't speak, and I had to get this new venue. I had to get caterers, the whole lot. And I did it in 24 hours. And I mean, it was completely bonkers, absolutely bonkers. And I got all the tables sold in the same 24 hours. How mad is that?
Not mad at all.
Oh, it was mad. It was. I was so ill at the time. I can't believe that I did it. But everybody stepped up to the plate and answered the call.
Yeah.
A lot of people I knew.
Thank you.
Pardon? Good.
It's a miracle, Richard.
Brickily turned up.
Wonderful. Oh, Penny, it's really good to see you. Thank you so much. And it's really nice to see your face, Penny. I know you pop up and down, but it's nice to see your face on
Well,
here. Thank you for
I'm sat
coming in
here
and
in
joining
my
us.
dressing gown.
You look cozy and lovely. Yeah. Yeah, let's do it.
Oh, okay. So Saturday night at the Lee Tennis and Squash Club, Minty May will be down there doing an evening of mediumship. And
Ooh.
Penny is also going to be there as well, aren't you, Penny? Because you put it all together and helped build
Well,
it
I
all
nearly
up.
wasn't.
I know, it really wasn't, but you are. We'll make sure that you're going to be there on Saturday.
I was actually going to ring you and ask you what time you want me to appear.
Oh, okay, we can talk about that. I'll give you a ring later. Also.
That's all right.
Amazing. Are the tickets still available for that, Natalie? And Penny, are
Penny,
tickets still
well,
available or is it on the door?
you can buy them on the door for £12, or I suppose, is it a bit late now to call you and buy them in advance, Penny?
No, they can call me. What's tomorrow? Tomorrow's
Friday.
Friday. Yeah, you'll be there.
No, I know you are. If they can call me up to 6 o'clock tomorrow night and get it for £10.
Amazing. Thank you, Penny. Brilliant. Super. So if you're a super fan of Minty May, then head on down for that one. It's going to be a brilliant evening. I can only imagine what is like unplugged without having to be on Facebook and YouTube. I can only imagine.
He is
I'm sure he'll be on his best
fantastic,
behaviour.
He is excellent.
He is wonderful. Super. Thank you, Penny. Oh,
Thank you,
so much
Penny.
love to you. Keep on getting stronger and look after yourself, Penny. Thank you so much.
My pleasure, darling. My pleasure.
Okay. Oh, wonderful. Oh, so nice to see. It's lovely when you see people you've not seen for a long time. It's lovely.
I've never met her. I don't know Penny.
Oh.
Now you do. Now you've met Penny. No, not at all. You're not bad-tempered at all.
Super. So thank you everyone who, while we've been having a good old chin wag, are sending in some really, really beautiful stories of various things that they've experienced in their life. And I'd be really interested in what you classify as a miracle. And it's really interesting that sometimes it's miracles that bring people into spirituality, isn't it? Sometimes it's that thing that brings them in. So we were talking last time about sometimes it's the spooky events or kind of encountering a ghost or an apparition or that brings you into awakening and unlocking and exploring. And sometimes it's actually having something which is so far outside the realms of the laws of physics, or sometimes so far outside what it would be norm, that you start to explore and think, gosh, there's got to be something to this. Yes, it's interesting to hear your story. So Maxine's got a lovely story. So Maxine Entwistle, hello again. Your lovely story you're sharing with us. When my dad was in transition, he winked, smiled, and off he went to the other side and kept saying home. Oh. I was scared of death and not anymore. Well, my goodness. How beautiful is that? How beautiful is that?
Gemma Ball saying she went across the road and she wasn't paying attention, went to step onto the road and felt something push her back onto the pavement. As that happened, a car came speeding around the corner. It would have hit me. I understand that. Similar with me, actually. Yeah.
Did you have something like that happen to you, Wendi?
I was abroad, and you know how if you go to many European places, their pavements are not, well, ours are not very good, but theirs are all sort of up, and I felt myself going, and I physically felt myself being lifted back up. I was nearly hitting the ground, lifted back up, and then again, stepping up, well, actually falling off a bus abroad, falling onto this cactus plant. Before I hit it, I was pulled back up. So I know, many miracles.
Wow, beautiful.
So Nicola's got one there.
So Nicola's miracle. Do you want to read it, Wendi? Have you got it?
Yeah, a miracle was when my other half stalled the car as the lights went green. A car jumped a red light and flew past about 70 miles an hour. Had we gone, we would be gone. I just feel that we're protected, you know? I obviously it's just it can't be coincidence, that.
Yeah. Laura's got a lovely story here. So Laura, thank you for sharing as well, because God, I love how everyone just gets stuck in and involved on the, even though it's on a
Yeah.
chat. I literally feel like we're having a coffee and hearing some of these stories. It's brilliant. Laura said, I was told by doctors I would never be able to have children. I had several operations to try and get pregnant, but nothing worked. So I started praying and praying. Oh, I was given a gift from God. My son will be 33 this year. Oh,
Oh,
blessings on
that's
your miracle
amazing.
baby, Laura.
Wonderful.
Wow. I think that's the measure of a truly spiritual experience that moves you to your core, and you think that has to come from a place of love, that has to come of a place from beyond our comprehension. Because when you read even other people's accounts or you hear about them, it kind of stays with you and it takes your breath away a little bit. Beautiful. Wow.
Jessica has yeah, so this one is something that I think about all the time, you know, the obstacles and challenges and miracles to us, because it helps us grow. But then I also think as well about obstacles like a red light, you know, when you're driving down the road and suddenly you've got to stop at a red light, or there's a miracle like when you're in traffic and you're like, why is this traffic there? You know, it's trying to stop something happening maybe in the future. So I think that maybe stopping at a traffic light is maybe there was something. I mean, we get frustrated, don't we? I don't know about you two. If you get stuck in traffic or stopped at traffic lights, do you get frustrated? You're like, oh, why is this happening? Especially when you're running late. But then I started to think, well, actually, maybe that's happening for a reason. Is it maybe protecting us from something that could have happened? You know, that's it's always like looking at it in a different point of view.
I think it's like that sliding doors moment. That's one of the best movies, I think, for me. That's a movie I always use as a frame of reference to explain kind of timeline, the timeline theory, how, you know, we have we make certain choices and we've got our sliding doors moment that we could choose that or choose that, and then because we've chosen this kind of sets our timeline up, and that timeline kind of disappears and isn't relevant to us anymore. And a miracle for me is something that jumps beyond that timeline. So yeah, that's quite interesting, isn't it? How even those obstacles are opportunities for us to make a choice, make a decision.
Everything happens for a reason. I really do believe that.
Yeah.
There's reason. And Stace says a miracle for her is anything that keeps you moving forward against all the odds, whether that be your children, seeing the sunrise, or managing to provide for your family on very little income.
Lovely, Stace.
Yeah,
that's nice.
Definitely.
Really nice. And it doesn't have to be big stuff. And I think sometimes we're programmed, aren't we, to think that miracles have to be, you know, in the biblical sense of the word, you know, the really massive things like healing someone who was blind, or parting the Red Sea, or something appearing, or but actually some of the most profound things that people have shared so far are things which are part of daily life, but they deeply affect us and deeply affect the pathway that we're on and what we're doing. Yeah. Beautiful. Serendipity, hello, it's good to see you with us. There are only two ways to live your life. One is though nothing is a miracle, and the other is though everything's a miracle. Albert Einstein. You got the drop mic moment for this evening. You told Albert Einstein, didn't you?
Oh, okay. There's a bit of time travel in there.
I love that. I need that on a fridge magnet, serendipity. That's really good. Yeah, that's really nice.
Wow, Sharon Parr Martin.
Hello, Sharon.
I've had a miracle. I've had spinal surgery in December. And when I went home, I felt really ill. And as it was, I had a blood clot on my spine and it was crushing my spinal cord. I prayed and prayed. I asked my brothers and my Father in spirit to save me. And I am here.
Wow.
Wonderful. Wonderful that you're here.
Gosh.
Thank you for sharing that, Sharon.
Thank you. Beautiful. Oh, my goodness. So many lovely stories. And Krish, lovely. Yes, I completely agree with you, Krish. This is it. Miracles also when a medium gives you a personal message from spirit, which you completely will. I've had so many. I'm grateful. I often say that. Yeah, I often say that.
I had one lady once, many, many years ago, online, and I think she's rich and famous now somewhere. But she said the name of my doll, and it stuck with me, you know, because it's just so, oh, your mum's here, this, that, and the other, and then the name of my doll. And it's like, yeah, sometimes it's that, wow, that is a miracle.
It is.
Brilliant, Krish.
Yeah, that's really, really true. And because we're so, I'm not going to say we ever take it for granted, because we don't, because every connection with spirit is beautiful and amazing. But actually I don't know, do you think we've lost the amazing, the wow factor, the impact of the first person, you know, the first time you ever heard a message and you kind of jaw dropped, you think, how do people know this stuff? Where are they getting it from? How does spirit know? How are they doing that? And that is a miracle, and the first time that people respond to healing against the odds.
Yes.
It's incredible.
I mean, when you're developing yourself, and I know for myself, when I started doing readings online abroad, California, I remember her dog coming through and giving me this message, and she took it, and it was quite bizarre and random. I mean, I was still developing. I was like, what? You know? But yeah. So yeah, I remember that.
Beautiful. Now, Katie, this is what I'm talking about, and I'm going to show my age now, but I'm sure there was a program on in the 90s that was about a guardian angel. It's an American program, and he had like hair of the time. He had some kind of like afro, some kind of mullet hair, and he was an angel, and he wandered around doing stuff and helping people. So Touched by an Angel or Stairway to Heaven or something.
Oh, wasn't it? Yeah, famous actor guy.
It was a famous actor, but it's similar to your story. So Katie's story is that you got stuck in London early hours of the morning. Okay, that is my fear right there. On my own, and a guy I didn't know helped me get back to my hotel. Years later, similar happened, and he turned up again. That's got guardian angel stuff.
Are you married to him?
It.
I mean, if you put there, he's now my husband. It's like, whoa.
Wow, Katie.
Yeah, definitely.
Now that is a Hallmark movie written all over that, Katie. Yeah. So I want to know. So after they turned up, I need to know more about this story, Katie. Come on to Zoom. I need to know more. Did you say, why are you here again? Do you work at the train station?
That's true. Never
wow,
even
that
thought
is
of that.
Quite a story there. Quite a story.
Wow.
So if we had, and I'm really interested, how we pick somebody for a reading, because I'd quite like to do a reading for somebody. How are we going to do it? You didn't get his name, Katie.
Didn't even get his name. Did he recognise you, Katie? How bizarre is that?
Wow,
I love bizarre stories. That's amazing.
You need to sell that one to Take a Break, Katie. That would be it. He was such a nice guy, and it was Leicester
Isn't there
Square.
an advert about lottery ticket, and she meets a guy on the train, and he writes the number on the back of the lottery ticket.
Yes.
And and then he wins the lottery, but she can't read the number, and then he's there. Yeah. Similar.
Amazing. So you're hanging around Leicester Square then every year, aren't Katie? Just on the off chance that he is your soulmate. You're meant to be together.
Yeah.
Wow. I know.
Yeah.
We're all going to go and hang around, find this angel that's kicking around, the angel of Leicester Square. Yes, you should have married him, then bought a lottery ticket. You should have. Yes. Oh, what an amazing! I love stories like this. This is amazing.
Oh, that's amazing.
Amazing. We've missed Valentine's Day, because that would have been an amazing episode to do, wouldn't it? You know, soulmates and twin flames and all of that. Oh, amazing.
Definitely.
Super. So who wants to come in for a Zoom reading? We would love to do a little reading for you on the subject. It doesn't have to be about miracles. It could be, if you've been asking, if you've been putting the thought out to the universe, if you've been praying, sending your thoughts out, asking your spirit helpers and loved ones to come and give you a bit of a nudge. If you're after a reading, then if we've got space in the Zoom room still, come on in. Come on in.
Yeah, definitely.
If not, then we'll have to do some kind of strange raffle system to get Richard doing his maths to pick someone from a raffle system. Oh, somebody in Zoom.
Somebody at the door.
It's somebody at the door. This is very exciting.
So we're just waiting to see who this is that's coming in.
Yeah.
Mariana. So Richard will let us know when she's live.
Hello, Mariana.
Hi, Mariana.
Hi, good to have you with us. You're muted, my lovely. Have you got now? Tell us, have you got a story to share? Have you been touched by an angel? Have you got a miracle? Oh, you're muted though, sweet.
You need to unmute yourself.
Okay,
can't-
sorry about that.
Okay.
Oh,
So it's good to have you with us. We're just
Yes.
wondering, we're talking about miracles, it doesn't have to be about miracles, but if you got something like a thing, a miracle that you say you kind of stays with you
A miracle, and you mean recently or?
whenever
no.
it happens, it doesn't
Mm.
matter. Yeah. Anything that's happened.
My two kids.
Oh,
Oh,
lovely. Beautiful. Yeah, they are.
Yes.
definitely.
Yeah,
So
definitely.
would you like a reading, Mariana?
Yes, please.
Okay, okay.
Super.
Do you want to go first, Ashley? Because I know you wanted
Yeah,
to
I
do-
don't mind going first. I
Go
don't
on
mind going
then.
first. Right, let's see what we've got. I'm going to use some cards and give you a little quick fire. Oh, I don't know how creative you are, but you've got creativity and creativity guides. So this is inspiration from spirit. And I don't know if you are a creative person, but this is about, you can see that there's all different modalities of creativity. I get very much a muse energy. So if you're feeling inspired to kind of get your paintbrushes out, get a musical instrument out, start to take up a new hobby, this is a real investment in that playing. And the inspiration that I'm getting is around this is just allowing that inner child to play and have some fun and do something for yourself and do something which has no purpose other than purely being creative. Because when you're in that creative mode, your brain kind of switches off. You go into automatic pilot, if you like, and then a spirit can come in and influence you. And it's very calming for the nervous system to do things like that. Yeah, are you a creative person?
Well, I did actually finish painting for the first time. I did some painting in my place, so it was quite. I really enjoyed it actually, and I take breaks here and there, but I'm always looking for things to do in my new place, and yeah, so yeah.
There's definitely some creativity, definitely some creativity coming there. I'm also getting 3 butterflies as well. Whenever I see butterflies appear on a card or anything that flies, this is about using your inspiration to speak. So I don't know, again, if that's something that you like doing, kind of giving off inspired thought from spirit or from wherever it comes from, your higher self. I don't know if that's something you're interested in as well.
No, not really, but
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So butterflies for me are wonderful because they go through quite a transition. They go through quite a metamorphosis. So they start off in one state and then they go through something, they experience something and they transition to a state where they are free and enlightened and kind of moved on. And they're able to take a different perspective. So for me, whenever I see butterflies, that's always a sign to me of somebody who has been through a transition and is using that to then speak their truth and speak from their soul, speak from their higher self, and allow the inspiration of spirit to kind of come through and talk from that place. It's a different to clairvoyance and kind of mediumship, if you like. It's a different vibration.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yes,
Super.
that makes sense. Yes, I went through a divorce and I'm starting a whole new life. So
Whole new life. It's very exciting. Well, it's a really beautiful card. It's an absolutely beautiful card. It's got the hand of spirit doing the painting. It's got butterflies. It's got rainbows. It's a really uplifting, beautiful card. The one thing I'm very conscious of though is the color surrounding that is a deep, one of my favorite colors, a deep blush, plum, pinky, burgundy, purpley color. Which whenever I see that color, it's a deeply feminine, nurturing color. So again, this is letting me know that you're stepping into, I call it your goddess phase or your empowerment phase or your divine feminine phase. So it's about understanding your vibration as a woman, kind of coming into your own power, knowing who you are, giving your wisdom, sharing that with other people, gathering other women around you or other people on a similar vibration. So it's a very goddessy color.
Oh, okay, nice.
Yeah, it's a lovely, powerful color. Thank you. I'm going to let
You're
Wendi
welcome.
and Lindsay. Thank you. I love this.
I just wanted to add, I don't know if this is for you, but I'm actually getting an older male coming through with glasses on. He's shuffling. He feels fatherly or grandfatherly. And
Yeah.
something about riding a bike. I feel in his younger years, he actually enjoyed riding a bike because I've got bicycle with him. And I've also got falling in nettles or something that might have been you when you were younger, something about nettles, unless nettles means something else. But
Okay.
he's quite quiet, very calm gentleman. I say I've got these thin framed rimmed glasses on, and just sort of shuffling around, but I feel that there's a really close bond with you. So I say I
Yeah.
don't know if this is father or grandfather. I also feel that he painted or he had a go, or there is a painting of something from him that he might have done. But I just wanted to give you that because I just saw him and I saw the bike, and it was just, it's very polite gentleman as well. It's like, I'm here. So I don't know if you could take him at all.
Well, maybe my father. My father passed away a couple of years ago.
Okay. Did he ride a bike when he was younger? Because I've got bicycle.
I've never seen him. No, he wasn't much of a bike rider when we were kids. No.
Okay. So the bike might have been something else, but okay. So I just felt I needed to sort of give you that message really that he's around. He's very quiet, but he's very calm and he feels very content. And I feel that he was happy with whatever, happy with his lot, you know. I don't feel that he argued or
No,
no, it was
very
just
calm, very calm.
yeah, very calm. So I'm gonna leave his love with you.
Oh, thank you.
No, you're welcome.
Lovely.
So I was shuffling some cards when you guys were talking, and it's interesting actually because you were talking about the peaches colours, and actually I got some universal cards, and I don't know if you can see that, but that's actually got, I can't see it, but it's actually got the peach and red colours that you were talking about in it as well. And it also speaks about your life now, like you said that you've just gone through a divorce, and they're talking about like, well, what do you desire now for your life, about like moving forward, and it's all about planting those seeds, you know. A lot of people obviously talk about obviously the manifestation and getting written down about actually like, this is what I want to do now. It's my time to live my life and moving forward. And I think that's really important, from like planting those seeds and where you decide that you want to go. Does that make sense? Have you been thinking about like, where am I going now? What am I going to do? Now is my future. Now I've got my time. I've got a bit of like freedom in that to decide what I want to do.
Yes.
Yeah. So I think that's the kind of message that they're trying to get across to you. And I hope that makes sense to you.
Okay.
It's your time. It's your time now.
It is.
This is you coming into you're in your main character phase now.
Yes. Yes.
Love that. Love that. Beautiful.
Perfect.
Thank you so much. Thank you
Thank
for
you.
joining
Thank you.
us.
Thank you so much.
Thank
Thank
you.
Oh, wonderful. Thank you much. Thank you so much for joining us, and see how easy it is. That's all it is. You just click the link, come into Zoom, come and have a chat. It's like you're just having a chat with the three of us. Have your reading.
Oh,
Brilliant.
doing the right thing.
Oh,
Thank you.
cheerio. Oh, wonderful. Okay. Super.
Yeah,
Super. Lovely.
brilliant.
Amazing. We got
Just
loads of
looking
friends
at,
coming to join us in the waiting room. Love that. Oh,
Pauline Spencer. Her dad rode a bike and her sister was pushed into some nettles. So wonderful, Pauline. So obviously meant for you as well. Or
yeah.
perhaps it was just meant for you because the bike didn't seem to relate to Maryland. Sorry, forgot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's really interesting, isn't it? How spirit
Yeah.
adapting to using the technology of a live stream,
I
that
know.
actually, you know, finding your recipient sometimes you know, takes a little bit more work.
But you're online, that's the thing. So
Exactly, but you're hearing the
heard it.
message.
Mm.
You're getting a
Thank
little
you,
calling
Pauline.
card. Thank you. Oh, Clara's on. Hello, Clara. Thank you for the hearts. Good to see you with us.
Hi, Clara.
Oh, wonderful. Love that. Sharon's with us. Oh,
Hi, Jackie.
super.
Hi, Jackie.
Oh, look at all you all jumping on. You pick, Richard. You pick.
Yeah.
You pick. You're in the chair. Richard's picking.
So it's going to randomly pick one of you.
Yeah, random generator.
I'm in the door.
Yeah. Thank you, Sharon. Yeah, please persevere. If you are in the Zoom room, please persevere, because there's a little stack of people in there now, all desperate for a reading. So just persevere with us.
Yeah.
Yeah. We're going to try and speed up a little bit.
Yeah, we're just going to do one read, aren't we? Do you
Yeah.
feel that's better?
Just to make you guys aware, I do have actually a message that I've been having for like the last week. So if you guys want to do your readings, and then if it's okay, I'll pass out the message that I've got and see if it comes through for anybody.
Okay.
Super. Love that, Nat. Love that.
So who
do we have coming through? This is exciting, isn't it?
I know.
Hello.
You just need to unmute yourself and then we
Hello.
can hear you. Hello.
Hi, Richard.
Hi.
Hi.
Lovely to have you with us. Super. So first question, before we launch into the reading, have you got an experience of a miracle, anything that's touched your life or you know of?
Yes, there's so many actually. The one was about, can I mention something about my pet cat?
Depends. Yes, I think so. Depends where it's going.
My boy Leo passed away about 10 years ago. And, since I'm not a mother, he was my child.
Yeah.
And I just loved him to bits. And I was so distraught. And the day before he could pass, my dad took some holy ash, which Hindus use, and he kind of, invoked God and the spirits to bless him, and he blessed my mom and myself. And the next day, Leo passed away. So I was very distraught and devastated, like my entire family were. And I decided to visit a medium. And she said, there's your aunt who passed away. And she says, thank you so much for this precious gift of Leo.
Oh,
Wow. So she said his name. Wonderful.
wowza.
Yeah. And she says, thank you, Raneshri. Don't feel sad. I'm here to take care of Leo. And he's happy, and he's free, and he's in no more pain. And Leo told my aunt to tell us that he thanks my dad for putting the ash on him and for giving him a good send-off.
Wow.
You can't ask for more than that, can you, in a message? That
No.
is beautiful.
And that will stick with you forever, won't it? That's amazing.
It will stick with me forever. And I mean, how could this a psychic, medium, clairvoyant know such detail? So I was so blown away. I was so blown away. And then there was another. Okay, can I go on, or is there more time?
Oh, we might be a bit, but go on, give us the highlight. I don't want to cut you off, but give us the highlight. Yeah.
No,
I want to hear all of them.
My sister, my dad had a heart operation. So my sister went to visit him, and she lost a very expensive diamond ring, and she didn't know whereabout in the ward that she lost it. And then she went with my mom the next day, and she finds the ring on the floor. And that I think was a miracle, because there's so many people working there and cleaning, and they didn't see it. And it was like such a shiny, you could just see it shiny, as if the angels were directing them to it.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Wow.
Amazing.
That is incredible.
Thank you for sharing.
Yeah,
Wonderful.
thank you.
Thank you so much.
No,
Thank you. So
much.
who would
I'm
like to give?
really enjoying you ladies, the show. It's really uplifting. Thank you
Oh,
so much.
Oh, that's
you are
beautiful.
Ah,
Thank
welcome.
you.
we really enjoy. We have so much fun on a Thursday night. We almost forget that there's people
Amazing.
watching.
Yeah, I know. It's like Big Brother, really. Get the cameras.
Love it. We have a good old chat. Who would like to give lovely Brand a reading? Would you like a reading? Sorry, I assumed that you wanted
Oh,
reading. Is that right?
I would love one, please.
Who would like to go?
I don't mind doing a card reading
Yeah.
if that's okay.
Super.
Okay. So just going to shuffle these lovely cards. You've got a lovely energy anyway.
Yeah.
I think sort of, because these are like, I suppose, positive messages. But I feel that you're a very positive person. You see the best in people. If you've got
Yes,
lovely
I
positive
do see the
energy.
best. Yes, I do
Ah,
see the best in people.
it's maintain your childlike spirit.
Oh,
So really, it's just a case of doing what you're doing, I feel, and remembering them happy times as childhood. You know, sometimes everything is so serious around us, and it's
Yeah.
you know, just to get on a child swing and just be a kid again and just enjoy the fun and the like. I'm not going to say do anything dangerous, but there was no danger when you were younger, was there? Going off the slides and things that like what we did. But yeah, maintain that childlike spirit energy and try and pass it on to others as well, because you've got this real sort of like lovely positivity about you. And I feel that others coming to you, you would listen and you would feed back and you would sort of try and give them support and this positiveness, if that's the word. So yeah,
Yes.
maintain your childlike spirit. And for some reason, they're drawing me to the number 27 on the card. So I don't know if 27 means anything to you. Could be a door number, it could be a date of a month, or it could be a lucky lottery number. Who knows? But number 27, I want to give you. And in fact, yeah, she's on a swing. So yeah, sort of
I
maintain.
love swing rides. My brother has a swing. My brother has a swing in his home, so
That's it.
that's the
on it.
dream.
That's on it. Thank you.
Ah, so
thank you
nice
so
to
much,
meet
lady.
you. So
You
much.
too, you too. You are
Super.
gorgeous. Thank you so much.
Thank
Thank
you.
you. And Jodie's loving your story. Jodie Jenkins blown away by your Leo story. Thank you so much for sharing that lovely Leo story.
Oh,
you.
you're welcome. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Thank you. Bye
Bye,
bye.
Ranishray.
Yeah. So I think we're going to go for a little break now while we grab a drink of water, but don't go anywhere. We've got going for a little break for a couple of minutes, but we'll be right back and we'll try and crack through some more reading. So please keep sharing and commenting and sharing your stories with us. That'd be amazing.
Help Spiritual Psychics TV grow our TikTok channel. Connect with us at SPtv UK. We're on a journey to reach our next milestone, and we need your help. Follow us today and support us going live. Imagine getting personalised readings, discovering your card of the day, and so much more. Don't miss out on the opportunity to explore new adventures with us. Follow, engage, and transform. Join our growing community at Spiritual Psychics TV with @SPtv UK on TikTok.
Introducing the SPtv app, your digital spiritual guide for an enlightening journey like no other. Immerse yourself in a world of audio and visual content crafted to inspire, educate, and entertain. Seek guidance with our card of the day, choosing up to 6 cards for personal insights. Enhance your daily life with our wellness section, featuring nutritious recipes, affirmations, and balanced living tips. Explore our spiritualism section for a deep understanding of the religion, its principles, and spiritual answers. Unravel the secrets of the clairs and broaden your spiritual horizon. Easily find local readers, therapists, centers, or churches with our comprehensive directory. Stay connected with live broadcasts, check our schedule, and get to know our insightful presenters. Delve into the meanings of angel numbers, crystals, and a comprehensive list of divination meanings. All of this and more, available for free on the SPtv app. Download now at sptv.uk/app and start your journey with your digital spiritual guide.
Join Adrian and Jay tomorrow morning from 11 a.m. UK time for their show, Spiritual Insights. They'll answer your spiritual queries, conduct guided meditations, and provide oracle card readings to those who actively participate in the show. So, set your alarms and get ready to awaken your inner self.
Join Ashley Robinson tomorrow night from 8 p.m. Ashley offers his spiritual philosophy while answering your questions.
Hello.
We're back.
We're back. Hopefully you've managed to grab a drink and settle back in for the second bit. We're trying to bring a lovely lady in who's just shared a fantastic story in the comments about her sister. And I'm not going to spoil it because hopefully she's going to come and join us in Zoom, be able to give us a little snippet of the story and why it's such an amazing story, and then give her a little reading. But please do keep commenting and sharing, because after this, Nat's got one of her amazing kind of channelings to share with you, Nat. I'm bigging you up here. One of her amazing dreams.
It's been a week-long one, yeah. So do you want me to do that now? Are we going for it? Okay.
Yeah, go for it, Nat.
Yeah.
Okay. So my week started with, you know how we were talking about being diverted through traffic from red lights and things like that. So my week started was I'd been shopping and I was driving towards a roundabout, deciding, actually, do you know what? I fancy driving through the beach. So then I was going through the light towards the beach, and then suddenly loads of cars just seemed to drive into this one lane, which then forced me to go around to the left lane. So there was no way that I was going to go down the beach. I was driving home, and then I was just thought, like, why did you do that? Like, what reason have you diverted me? They then gave me a vision of an aeroplane in the sky. And I then thought to myself, okay, so I went home thinking about that. And then that night I went to sleep and I had a dream about, it was like a bridge. There was a broken bridge. And I turned around to Spirit and I said, can I go that way over the bridge? And they were just like, no, you can't go that way anymore. And it made me think that maybe somebody has recently moved on from family, you know, not like obviously into spirit, but I'm thinking something has forced them to move away from family. I'm thinking more like cousins, nieces, aunties and uncles, and they've been forced maybe to travel on to another country. Maybe that's where the aeroplane came into it. I don't know, obviously, I'd like to know if it resonates with anyone. So do please let us know if it connects with anybody. I was then shown somebody, it was a tall woman. She was blonde. She had like short blonde hair to probably about here. And it's had like a curl wave to it, more like yours, Ashley. Had a curl wave to it. And she worked in, it was nice. She worked in like a lab or something to do with technology. Something was going wrong in this lab. She was then forced to leave a lot of research, which was in this laboratory, and they were forced to leave quite quickly. They said to me that maybe it was something to do with like an explosion or something like that, but they said she was expecting it. She was expecting it to happen. We were running out of these tunnels, trying to get out as fast as we could. And then we ended up being outside and we met up with our family and friends, you know, so it makes me think that people were safe once they had got out of that. I then was given a vision of a clock as well, and the time said about 9 o'clock or number 9. And I don't know if it was maybe AM or PM, but I think timing is important there. What else did I give him?
I don't know how you remember all this. It's amazing.
Yeah. But I feel like this person, they didn't want to. And when we talk about people, you know, about miracles, I think that maybe they were diverted you know, it makes me think as well about a time that I was asked to move somewhere to another town. And no matter how many times that we were supposed to move, Spirit made sure that it didn't happen. Does that make sense? And that's all to do with, like, I think, like your miracles, divine intervention, you know. And I think this person, for their own safety, they then had to move, I think, to another location, you know. And I don't know if anything's like coming through or anything, if that resonates with anybody at all.
Yeah, but let us know in the chat. Thank you, Nat. Yeah, amazing how you retain all of that. That's amazing. If that
and the clock as well. Sorry, I just mentioned. Yeah, the clock. I get a lot of my visions, obviously, that it's always black and white, but the clock had like shells and that is around it as well. So I don't know, that might resonate with somebody.
Yeah.
And do you write it all down once you wake up and you remember it so vividly? I would need to write all that down.
I do, but it's been coming like every day, for the last like week. So I get I always used to think, oh, that was one more thing actually as well, because I used to think after the lab incident in the dream, there was a lot of animals that were coming in. So there's animals being ridden. And I was just like, what all these animals that don't normally get ridden either? And I'm talking about like things like buffaloes, ostriches. I mean, they're all coming into my dream, and all these animals getting ridden, and people jumping off and like moving on. And then I just thought, why are you showing me that? What is that all about? And then it was actually, could have been a carousel. You know, all right, they're showing me like a carousel of animals. That makes sense. You know, because these animals actually come in, don't they? On different like buffaloes and ostriches and horses and tigers and lions, you know, all these animals are getting ridden in. So it makes me think maybe a carousel or fun fair or something like that may connect to somebody.
I love it, Nat.
I
love this. Literally, it'd be so amazing just to do a whole dream session on, because I love dream analysis. It's just really cool.
Wow. I mean, I had a weird and wonderful dream, but it's very short. Basically, a baby elephant and my dog running after the elephant and then climbing on its back and riding it. What is that? I'd love to have somebody that interprets dreams.
Wow. Yeah, we could spend all day on your dreams, Wendi. We probably won't want to broadcast. Super. Brilliant. Thank you.
It was a baby elephant, Richard. Is it? Did everybody hear that?
That was the reading. They wouldn't have had the benefit of that.
I know. Yeah. So we were quiet for all that
elephants.
time. So Richard just gave me the actual what's the word? Analysis now. What my dream meant, basically.
Reading.
Yeah. And I won't, because it's lengthy. But yeah, wow, it's very good.
Amazing. Tell you what, we learn something every day, didn't we? Super. I think Laura shared a really lovely story. I'm not sure if Laura's there or not to come in, but if not, I quite think it would be lovely. Keep commenting if Nat's kind of channeled message, dream message resonates with you, and please keep sharing your miracle stories. And especially if you're watching on catch up and you're catching this at another time, please do share it, because it's really lovely. Really lovely to have to kind of get it out there and share.
I have got my phone open, but I can't remember how far back, but somebody did say I fully resonate with what Nat's saying. So I think there is somebody, but it might be a bit like scrolling through, Richard.
Yeah, we'll find it. Yeah, we'll find it. Yeah.
Okay.
Super.
Oh, it was somebody resonating with it. Okay.
So do we want to do some quick while we wait for kind of all of Nat's evidence to kind of filter through and people to come through? Should we do some quick fire readings? Now, we want to know if you've been sharing. If you've been sharing is caring. You know how this game works. You've been around this enough to know how this game works. It'd be lovely if you could share with us, and we could do some quick fire readings, 1 minute readings.
Yeah. Oh, Rebecca Woodley, it was me. Wonderful, Rebecca. So perhaps Natalie and Rebecca.
Yeah.
Yes.
Oh,
Thank you,
wow. I'd like-
Rebecca. So I don't know. I don't want to drop you in it, Nat, but do you want to do a little quick fire reading for Rebecca? I
Yeah.
don't know, because you're synced with her vibration.
Can we can we bring Rebecca in? Oh,
Ooh. Rebecca. So are we saying what Rebecca is telling us if she gets in, I presume? How interesting. Hello, Rebecca.
Hi,
Can
hi,
you hear us?
Rebecca.
Hi.
Hello. Can't see,
No.
but we can hear you loud and clear. Yeah. Of course it
Course
is.
it
Sophie,
Yeah,
is.
of course.
absolutely.
Hi, Natalie.
Hi, Rebecca. How did it
What a
resonate
beautiful
with you?
background.
Oh, thank you. I'd love to know how it resonated with you, Rebecca.
Well, I mean, the way that you explained it's a bit different, but the car journey that you were saying, it's like my life. I feel like everybody's on one side and I'm pushed to the other. The bridge inside my head of the brain doesn't connect the serotonin levels. And I'm struggling out the carousel, the horses. I used to live in Blackpool, so I moved away from the seaside to come and live here, and I'm lost now because I can't remember.
That's amazing.
So it says that you were homeless, Rebecca. Is that right?
Oh, I was, yes, and it was like everywhere I looked for or found, something stopped me. I mean, 3 years is a long time. I was sofa surfing. But then I got somewhere, I got a brand new flat, but it didn't feel like home still. So I believe that divine timing, and I moved to where I am now and it's home. But today also I said that I'm going to start going to bed at 9 o'clock.
Are we keeping you up?
Oh.
No.
So the clock at 9 o'clock
is the best.
Oh, Natalie, that's
Oh,
amazing.
so the clock when it says 9 o'clock. Do you know what, Rebecca? I can connect with you so well because
Really?
yeah, the only God, it makes me so emotional. So I'm just gonna hold back a second.
I'm sorry, yeah.
No, absolutely. But I was homeless. I was homeless for about 6 months.
Wow.
And I've only just myself also got given a flat to live in.
Is it home?
So,
lovely.
Sorry. It is. And isn't it amazing? How do you feel about having your own space again? How do you feel?
I felt overwhelmed to begin with. I felt like I couldn't stay in, but now I don't go out. How do you feel?
It's funny, isn't it? How you go through so much trouble and trauma.
Yes.
And then you finally get your own place and you can actually sit there and just breathe again. Is that how you feel? You just want to sit in your own space.
I
and
do,
it's so funny because I don't know if you follow Minty at all, but me and Minty the other day we were talking about like the energies and that.
Yeah.
And he was just like, right, Natalie, you need to get outside, you need to go and hug a tree. And I was just like, no.
I've got a tree out the front that I was hugging yesterday. Believe me, I've got a rainbow ribbon around it, a yellow one. It's got love hearts on it. Me and my dog go and sit near it.
Yeah, but the other day I was just like, no, I am not going out. I am just happy staying in my little bubble, and I'm quite happy sitting here at the moment, And do you know what, Rebecca? It's okay to do that. It is okay to sit in and just feel safe in your own little space again.
Yeah. Oh, Rebecca, how amazing. How amazing you could connect with everything and you've got that shared energy.
I feel
shared
that,
experience.
She's
beautiful.
Very peaceful, isn't she? Lovely.
Oh, thank you.
In my heart.
Oh, Rebecca, do you know what? We've got that
you.
connection there, and I'm sending you so much love and healing.
Oh, thank you.
Good luck in your journey.
I fully accept it, and I hope to send you peace and love too.
Oh, thank you, Rebecca.
Now go and get tucked up in bed, Rebecca. It's past 9 o'clock.
Yeah, it's past 9 o'clock.
Jammies on. Go and get your jammies on and watch on your phone when you're getting into bed.
Yeah. Thank you, ladies. Thank you, Richard.
Thank you, Rebecca.
Bye-bye.
Thank you, Rebecca.
Bye,
Thank you so much.
Bye.
Oh. No,
Wow.
you looked so emotional. I'm so proud of
It's
you with your amazing
tough.
message.
Oh, so tough, so
Beautiful.
tough. But
Yeah,
it's
I
so
can imagine
amazing to
that.
be able to connect with somebody on that level.
Yeah, definitely.
And it's when you realise that there is so much common ground, that everybody's got a story and a journey and a pathway. And I think that's the beauty of it, that for every person who's in need, there is a medium who resonates absolutely on that soul level, that I got you, I get you, I get you. And
Yeah.
isn't that amazing?
Oh,
It just
yeah.
blows my
Okay.
mind.
Yeah.
Right. No more. Happy time.
Yeah.
We've got a new background. Happy days.
Yeah.
Yes.
Beautiful. We're getting lots of love
Oh,
for your
lovely
messages. Thank you,
hearts.
Robert. Lots
Thank
of lovely
you.
hearts. And Nanette, beautiful. Oh, Rebecca's. You've got a fan for life there, Nat, from Rebecca. I think
Yeah.
she's fan for life now. Amazing.
Wonderful.
Thank you. So should we do some quick fires to see?
Yeah.
Richard,
Yeah.
I don't know if you've got like a virtual SPtv roulette wheel. How are we going to do this? Yeah. Okay. Okay. Should we do one quick fire and then bring Sandra in? What do you think? Because I just love the bingo. I'm hooked on it. After you did Celebrity Squares for your birthday episode, I'm just hooked on that whole concept now. I think it's brilliant.
So Richard's put up, I don't know if the viewers can see all that.
Yeah.
So what does the number signify? So we're going to do a little bit of a card or reading roulette. So Richard is, we're going to basically say the number, are we? And then Richard is going to count down the comments. So please comment as much as you want.
Put your numbers and comments, and yeah.
They don't have to put
whatever
a
you
number.
want.
No, that's it. Just comment. And then Richard
Okay.
will pick out. So who's going first?
I don't mind going first. I'll go first. I'll go first.
Go
I'll go
on
first.
then. You accept.
Could I have number 11, please? I feel like we need a drum roll. Number 11, please. Natasha. Super. Natasha, beautiful. Oh, yes, you sent the lovely heart. Amazing. The card I'm getting for you, which is from the Sacred Rebels deck. So I immediately know that you are not someone who follows the grain, because the Sacred Rebels deck is a bit of a kick-ass deck. It's for people who like to do things differently, who like to take a different perspective on things. So the fact I'm drawn to that lets me know that you're that kind of person. This card is called Inner Trust. It's number 2. The 2 is the Union card. So this is about coalescing, bringing everything back into union, joining dots, bringing things together, getting onto some stable ground. And the card Inner Trust is a beautiful card. She's wearing white, which is that spiritual inspired guidance from the spirit world, trusting in your own intuition. I'm very strongly getting the feeling that you've been second guessing yourself, that even though it's clear in your face what you need to do, because of reasons I'm not going to go into here, we haven't got time, you doubt your own intuition, you doubt your own take on the situation, especially when there's other people involved in it who are maybe not in agreement with you. So this one is about trusting yourself, looking for those signs, taking the time to be quiet, listen to your guidance, because if you've got a lot of noise and chaos going on around you, you don't have the space and capacity to listen to spirit. So I think this is a really, really beautiful card. Very, very strong feminine power behind you, very strong feminine power. So I don't know what's going on in your female lineage, whether they were mediumistic, whether they were healers, or inspired intuitive people, but that's the energy I've got around you, Natasha. I hope that makes sense. But Fast and Furious, thank you so much for joining in with the little game. I love this. Thank you, Natasha.
Wonderful. Thank you, Ashley. Thank you, Natasha. So I will go with number 5. Teresa Holden. Hi, Teresa. I know you put 3, but you're number 5.
Yeah, don't worry.
Before I even do this, I do feel that there's a lady in spirit. It feels a motherly energy. She's wanting to come through, and she's telling you to stop worrying. So I don't know if there's something at the moment that you're worrying about, but I will draw you a card, Teresa. So make a decision. I don't know if this is what you're worrying about. Perhaps there's a couple of options or a couple of paths that you could take or choose from. And I feel it's a case of just trust your gut with this. Know that you'll do the right thing. You'll say the right thing. Hello. So make that decision. It's going to be a short and sweet message, but I do feel that this lady is just coming through to saying to stop worrying. You may be a worrier. She may have been a worrier, and she just wanted to sort of pass that on. Make that decision. You can do it. Whatever you choose, it's right. Okay, it's the right thing to do. So short and sweet. And I want to also give you that number 11, just to confuse you. I know you're number 5. The card is number 11. I want to give you 11 and also 21. Thank you, Teresa. Thank you. Okay.
Thank you. God, we're cooking with gas tonight, ladies.
Yeah,
Cooking with
come on,
gas.
come on.
This is good. I like this. I like the fast energy. I love this. Love it.
Okay, so I'm gonna number 4. Making it easier for you, Richard.
Thank you, Teresa.
Ah, lovely.
Oh. Hi, Jella. Hi, Jane. Sorry, Helen. How are you? All right, let's see what comes out. We've got this one. This one wants to come out of you. Okay, so they're talking about having a bit of faith in the universe. It's funny, isn't it? How it all connects, doesn't it? This evening about having faith, being divinely guided in a direction that we want to go in. We've also got there's 2 owls which I'm being drawn to on the cards, and you know what? The owls are so lovely, like sleeping together, and I feel like maybe you need to connect with nature a bit more. And I don't know if you're one of these people that would like to go out and like look at the stars. We've got a full moon, I think, coming up. Is it in about a week, I think, or so? So maybe spend a bit more time gazing at the full moon and some stars and that as well. And we've got the owls. It makes me think about they want to bring you in some knowledge. So I don't know if like you're reading a bit more or anything like that. So I've also, let me see if I can get anything else for you. I don't know if that resonates already for you, Jane. Have you been reading a bit more, wanting to learn more about the universe?
I think I recall Jane saying earlier, actually, that she was looking to start her spiritual development when we were doing a hellos right at the very top of this. So
okay.
I didn't want to say anything when you were reading that, and I was like, oh, this is good. This is good. Yeah, there we go.
Brilliant. Oh, there you go. Perfect. Yeah. So you know what, as well, as when you go out and do a bit of stargazing, a lot of people say, oh, go out and do a bit of sun gazing, but a bit of stargazing is just as good as well about developing your psychic abilities and actually figuring out where you want to go. But the full moon is also good for like manifestations and that as well. So go outside and just let them know, actually, like, this is what I want to work on, and start reading those books as well, because they can also help you with your spiritual development. I hope that makes sense for you, Jane. Thank you.
Wonderful. Yes, a full moon on the 24th. That.
There you go.
Yeah, so we got a little bit of a build up.
Do a bit of watching of the full moon.
So Jane, there's no pressure, but you've got 10 days to get outside
and work on your manifestations and write down what you want. Yeah.
No pressure, Jane. Oh, wonderful. Well done. Love that. Okay, so we've got somebody in the Zoom. There's somebody at the door. There's somebody in the Zoom room.
We're going to be saying that, aren't we?
Gosh, showing my age. That and Stairway to Heaven.
Oh.
Amazing. Come in, Sharon.
So we're just waiting for Sharon to connect.
Love that. Hi, Sharon. Can you hear us? You're on mute if you're coming in.
She's just trying to work it out, I feel. Yeah.
She's got the Minty May finger of death. Look at that. You just need to press unmute, Sharon, and then you're in. Hello.
So we're just waiting for Richard to
just linking you up.
Sort everything out.
We have the technology. Hi, Sharon. How's it going?
Oh,
super. You're very quiet, my lovely, but we're gonna persevere.
Can you hear me now?
That's better. Thank you.
Oh, sure.
Super, Sharon. I'm going to give you a quick fire reading. Lindsay's, when is it my turn again? I don't mind
Yeah.
doing it. Right, okay, let's
Yeah,
see what
go
we've
for
got.
it.
Let's see what we've got. Let's see what we've got. Let's
You
go
called
back
me
with.
Lindsay then, didn't you? Everybody calls me
Do you know, I'm
Lindsay.
so sorry. It's because I was talking to my auntie Lindsay, because I could take every word of Nat's
no,
message
it's
as
all right.
well about for somebody else. Yeah. Okay. Beautiful. So you've had a surrender card. This surrender card, you can see that she's kind of swinging on a swing. She's surrendering to effortlessness. So I very clearly get the feeling from seeing this card. It says stop pushing so hard. And I don't know if you're the kind of person who never can switch off and is constantly going and constantly going at it.
Yeah, it's something like that, yeah.
And overthinking. This is about just surrender to ease. I was told a long time ago that when it's right, the doors just open. When you constantly feel like you're pushing against closed doors, the energy is not right. So if you're in that place where you feel like you're constantly having to fight and push and fight and push and fight and push,
yeah.
Just
I live with a lot of illnesses, and I push myself constantly.
Yeah, this is letting me know it's about going with the flow a little bit, easing back just to allow yourself a little bit of space. Yeah. So that's my super short.
I can get it.
Yeah, super short reading. This is also indicating to me whenever I see a card like this, it's also indicating to me issues with support, and I'm feeling very much drawn as I'm talking to my spine, and that I need to straighten up.
Just a spinal surgery.
Have you? Okay. So nothing to worry about with that. It's all healing, and there's an awful lot of heat around that. But there's also a lot of emotion with it as well. So it's adjusting to a new way of being for you. And there's a lot of release and acceptance, which goes with going with the flow of what you can do and what you can't do. But I'm feeling the emotion that comes with that as well. But there is an awful lot of healing coming from the spirit world, because I'm absolutely on fire behind me. But please keep doing whatever physio exercises they give you. I know it's easy to forget to do it, but it's really important that you do it.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you, Sharon. Thank you for joining us. I love it. I love seeing you face to face. It's so much better.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sharon.
Thank you, Sharon.
Super.
Bye.
Thank you.
Thank you, Sharon.
Um, 12, please. Sherry, 24 is my mum's birthday. Sherry Files. So Sherry, I know I said with the other lady there was a decision to make with the card, but I feel with you is the decision to unmake, if that's a word. There's something that you've agreed to that they feel is not right for you at this minute. Perhaps you've been quick to agree to something. If that makes sense, Sherry, let me know on that one. But anyway, let's have a look for card for you. Be gentle with yourself. This is probably just really continuing on from that. Not doing too much, you know. It feels like it's time for you. It's time for you to heal, and it's your time to sort of like ground yourself, and just really have you time, because it feels like there's been so much going on. You have agreed to something, they're telling me again, and they want you to try and backtrack because you can. So yeah, be gentle with yourself. It's really, it's sometimes not good to push yourself too much. I know we do like to take ourselves out of the comfort zone and think we've got to do this, we've got to carry on, but sometimes you just need to step back, Sherry. Okay, so be gentle with yourself. Hope that makes sense. Just a quick reading for you there. Thank you, Sherry. There's many things going on. It's pulling you apart. It is time for you to just sort of heal and step back. Okay, think of you for a change. Thank you, Sherry, for that. Thank you. Okay.
Okay. Okay, 14.
Oh, look at that. You've just had, right. So Jane on YouTube has just said, Natalie, I went out to gaze at the moon before I came here.
Wow.
And I think I saw a message before as well that you mentioned about like the owl is her spirit animal.
Yeah.
So that's beautiful.
Jane.
14.
Keep going, Jane.
Oh, Pauline. Bear with me, Pauline. Let's see what comes out for you. I'm going to take that one. Okay. So I've got for you, I let go of the shadow of the past by seeing someone for the first time through the eyes of love. Do you know what, Pauline? It just makes me think about the eye, about the third eye. And I don't know if that's something that you're working on at the moment, if you're seeing like a lot of visions, maybe you're seeing things like out the corner of your eye. If you're doing a lot of, when you do a bit of meditation, if you're seeing a lot of purple and that as well, that could be like you're doing some healing as well on your third eye. I don't know if you're maybe connecting more clairvoyancy. If you could let me know if this resonates, then I can continue with you. Anything like comes through. Sometimes as well, we always move forward when we go on our spiritual journeys, a bit of spiritual awakening. And it always, we were talking about this earlier, when difficult things happen in our lives, kind of boosts our spiritual journey, doesn't it? And I don't know if you've gone through something quite difficult lately, which has then boosted your spiritual awakening a bit more, Pauline.
Can see that I got my phone and she says, yeah, I need healing.
Yeah. I don't know if you've got any places or anyone that you know that does healing for you. What worked for me when I was working more on my spiritual journey was actually going to Penny's group, who was actually here earlier. I don't know if you're watching when Penny was here, but she runs like a little group where Minty is actually going to be on Saturday evening. And I went to her and I started Reiki, and I did my level 1 Reiki, which then that really boosted my healing. Level 2, I was then lucky enough to do also, and that helped me meet my spirit guide. And then level 3, that helps then connect to a more emerald heart healing energy. You know, but if you go and see people who work on like your chakras, if you can't obviously do it yourself, I mean, everyone can work on themselves, but if you can't do it yourself, then go and see a healer, a chakra healer, and they'll start bringing the energy down through you, because they say that you can't move forwards unless you can release and heal, and then more things will be able to come through for you.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So you lost it through that. So that could be why you're getting a lot of healing around this area and that as well. Did she say that she lost her hair? Was that a comment before, Richard?
Yeah.
Yeah, so that could be why you're actually receiving a lot of healing around this area.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know.
Love to you, Pauline.
Yeah, lots of love. Yeah, lots of love. But do go and find sometimes like your local spiritualist churches and that as well. I don't know if you attend spiritualist churches, Pauline, but a lot of them work on healing and that as well. So go and see someone and see if they'll have maybe got some advice for you through that way, and try and push like the healing down.
Yeah. We're sending lots of healing, Pauline.
Yeah. I think that's a really, really good tip from Nat, actually, going and seeing a healer. Obviously, keep going on with your your medicine and any advice that you're being given from your GP and specialists. But yeah, some healing is really, really important. Yeah.
Thank you, Pauline.
Okay.
Well, as always, the time always flies, and it's been really nice to see you all here and hear your amazing stories. And we can't wait to hear part 2. So if any of you are hanging around Leicester Square, we know what you're up to. You're looking to find your dream partner, your soulmate, and keep thinking about those stories and keep sharing. But it's been really lovely, really, really lovely to see. And thank you so much, Wendi and Nat. It's just lovely.
Yeah,
I love it. I love our Thursdays.
And thank you, Ashley, as well.
Yeah, thank you.
Beautiful.
It's been so beautiful, all the connections that we've had this evening. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Thank you. Yeah. Well, I hope you've enjoyed it, and I hope you will return in 2 weeks.
2 weeks time. And if you've got a subject that you're interested in, if there's something that's absolutely burning and you would love to have a chat about, you see how it kind of goes now. This is our 3rd one, isn't it? This is our 3rd one now.
Yeah.
So you see how it all rolls together, and pop a message on the chat, send a message to Richard.
Every other Thursday, Teresa. Sorry.
Every other.
Every other Thursday. Yeah.
They couldn't cope with us every Thursday. It'd be nuts.
No.
That'd be exhausting for Richard. Yeah. Yeah. And we've just been told there's a show at 11 o'clock tomorrow morning. Forgive me, who's that? And one at 8 o'clock as well tomorrow evening. So Friday, tune in 11 and 8 o'clock. We've got more shows on. I think there'll be adverts that normally go on first thing in the morning, isn't it, to let you know what's coming up for the day. And if you've got the app, then you can have it all there. The entire schedule is laid out for you on the app. So if you can.
And if you'd like to connect to any of us, I'm sure Richard has put links up. Yeah, wonderful.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, Katie's put a dreams analysis would be great. We should do
Dreams.
dreams.
Oh,
Yeah.
right. We'll write that down on our post-it note.
We need a dream analyzer.
We do. We also need to start eating cheese and chocolate before bed.
Oh no. I'd get 2 elephants or 3. I just can't go.
Beautiful. Thank you so much, Kim. Thank you everybody for joining us this evening. Have a lovely evening.
Thank you.
Night,
Bye,
everybody. See you later.
Bye.
Bye.